Hallo Schüler, heute lernen wir So geht das 3 Arbeitsheft Lektion 1 Ein ideales Geburtstagsgeschenk, an ideal birthday gift. The translation of this lesson I have already given to you. For that you can subscribe my channel and see the videos. Now let's see the first question. Benutzen Sie das richtige Wort. Use the correct word. So two options they have given for each sentence and we have to use the correct word. Nummer 1. Ich schicke meiner Mutter eine Postkarte. Two option hai. Schicken is to send and schenken is to gift. So correct one is schicken and do not forget it to conjugate according to the subject. Nummer 2. Mir gefällt die Schuhe nicht. Two options. Gefallen means to like and schmecken is to test. So the correct option is gefallen. The shoes liked by me. So we are conjugating it according to the shoes. Die Schuhe. So mir gefallen die Schuhe. So make sure it is not gefällt. You have to write here gefallen as it is. The next word, Nummer 3. Warum antwortest du mir nicht? Why you are not replying to me? Antworten is to reply and fragen is to ask. So correct answer is antworten and we are supposed to conjugate it according to du. Jetzt Nummer 4. Wie geht es Ihnen, Herr Braun? Now see. Here, before Mr. Brown, there is a comma, which is very important. This comma shows you are directly speaking with Mr. Brown and your relationship has to be formal. So, for that we are using this Ihnen. Okay, that is you wala Ihnen. How are you? Nummer 5. Ich gebe dash kein Geld. Now, geben is to give. Who is giving? I am giving. Nominative case. What you are not giving, it's a money. So it's a accusative case. So the person to whom you are not giving the money becomes dative. So that's why we are using ihn. Nummer 6. Schmeckt euch der Käse gut? Now, does the cheese liked by you all? Now, schmecken is a pure dative verb. Pure dative verb means what, students? It takes only nominative case and a dative case. Now here, you know dative is always a person. Okay. So here, euch is a dative personal pronoun. So that's why we are choosing this option and your their case becomes your nominative case. Now, Nummer 7. Die Oma erzählen oder erklären. Erzählen is to narrate and erklären is to explain. So the Oma is explaining their enkelin means this granddaughter a Märchen means fairy tale. So we are conjugating erzählt according to the Oma. Nummer 8. Wünscht mir gute Besserung. Two options say geben and wünschen. Geben is to give and wünschen is to wish. So correct option is wünscht. We are conjugating according to our subject Nummer 9. Gratuliert Herr Braun zum Lehrertag. Gratulieren is to congratulate and sagen is to say. So he is congratulating Mr. Brown for a teacher's day. So gratulieren we have conjugated according to Last one. Der Kuchen schadet meiner Figur. So what is damaging? The cake is damaging my figure. So schadet we are conjugating according to the Kuchen. Kuchen is a nominative case. So I hope you have understood the first question. Now we will do the second question. But the question number 3 is similar to one where we have to choose the verbs. So we will do that first and then we will move to the question 2. So what is Frage 3? Ergänze das passende Verb. So choose the correct verb. Okay. Now here some verbs they have given. I am telling you the meanings. Gefallen to like, gehören to belongs to, zeigen is to show, leihen is to lend, wünschen is to wish, kaufen is to purchase, geben is to give, danken is to thank, and es geht means it goes, and erklären is to narrate. Let's read the examples. First one. Ich leihe meinem Freund das Geld, aber muss es mir bald zurückgeben. I'm lending my friend the money, but he must return it to me zurück means soon, bald. Zurückgeben is to return and bald means soon. Nummer 2. Der Fremdenführer zeigt den Touristen die Stadt. The tourist guide shows the tourist the city. Nummer 3. Dankt mir für die Hilfe. He thanks me for the help. Nummer 4. Gefällt dir die neue Schuhe? Do you like the new shoes? Nummer 5. Der Lehrer erklärt dem Schüler die schwierigen Wörter. The teacher explains the students the difficult words. Now, erklären we are conjugating according to the teacher who is explaining, and the teacher is a nominative case here. Nummer 6. Das Hotel gehört meinem Onkel. The hotel belongs to my uncle. So, we are conjugating gehören to the according to the hotel, which is a nominative case. Nummer 7. Schade, es geht mir nicht gut. So sad, I am not feeling good. Nummer 8. Kauft seinem Kind, he purchased for his kid, child, einen neuen Kuli, a new pen. Kaufen, we are conjugating according to Nummer 9. Geben Sie mir einen Rat bitte. Please give me an advice. We are conjugating geben according to Sie, and it's an imperative sentence, students. Nummer 10. Vor meiner Prüfung wünscht mir alles Gute. Before my exam, he is wishing me all the best. So, wünschen we are conjugating according to So, always remember, students, the verb we always conjugate according to the subject, and which is a nominative case. Now, next questions, question number 2, 4 and 5, which we are going to discuss, which has a grammar, which for that they are using nominative, accusative and dative case mixture. Okay, so just quickly learn the WH questions which we are going to use here. Bilden Sie Fragen mit wer, was, when and wem. Okay, so let's learn its cases now. Okay, now see this, students. Here are some personal pronoun, nominative, accusative and dative case. Okay, now in nominative column you can see that here is they are using the question where and was. Where means who and was means what. Where we use for a person and was we use for a things. Then accusative case you can see when. When means whom we use for a person and was means what we use for a thing. In dative column you can see wem. Wem means to or for whom and which we use for a dative person. Okay, so once you know this, we can easily solve the question. So let's come to the question number 1. Actually they have given the answers and we have to form the question. Ich schicke meinen Eltern einen Regenschirm. Now meinen Eltern is a dative case, so we are using the question wem. Wem schickst du einen Regenschirm? To whom you are gifting the umbrella? Now how to identify these cases? The first step is find out the verb. Now in this first sentence, what is the verb schicken? Schicken means to send. After finding the verb, you have to ask questions to the verb. So which questions you are going to ask, students? You are going to ask all these questions to the verb. Okay, now our verb is schicken. Schicken is to send. So ask this first question. Where? Who is gift or sending? So ish. So ish becomes your nominative case. Ask the second question, students. What you are sending? So I am sending a Regenschirm. So becomes accusative case. And dative is a person. So you this question you have to ask now. Wem, to whom you are gifting? We will get the answer as a meinen Eltern. So meinen Eltern becomes your dative case. So that's why the question is, wem schickst du einen Regenschirm? One more important thing, if the answer is in ish, question has to be in du. Or instead of du, you can use a capital Z also. Then you have to conjugate schicken according to capital Z. Now, second question, die Kinder helfen der Frau. The children are helping, nominative case, person है. So हमारा question हुआ where. Where hilft die Frau? Now here why I have written hilft, why not helfen? Because whenever we are using where, we conjugate the verb according to RSZ ending. Jetzt Nummer 3. Ich verschicke meiner Mutter eine E-Mail. I am sending, nominative case. So what you are sending? An email. It becomes accusative case. So that's why I am using here the WH word was. Was verschickst du deiner Mutter? What are you sending to your mother? Nummer 4. Ich besuche sie heute. Now I am visiting her. Besuchen pure accusative verb hai. So that's why this z I am sending to someone. Person hai. So person accusative ke liye we use the question when. So make sure students that this is your when. W-E-N. Whom do you visit today? Nummer 5. Es geht ihr nicht gut. She is not feeling well. So es geht pure dative verb है. Ihr dative है. Dative person. So इसके लिए we are using the question wem. Wem geht es nicht gut? To whom not or to whom it is not feeling well. Who is not well. Next. Erika fragt mich. Now fragen accusative है, accusative verb है. So last year books, your Zoget das Zwei, you can find the list of pure accusative verbs. So Erika fragt mich viel. Mich is your accusative person है. So that's why we are using here again the question when. When fragt Erika viel? Whom does Erika ask lots of questions? Nummer 7. Die Mädchen machen eine Diät. Who are making? The Mädchen, the girls, nominative case. What they are doing? Dieting. Accusative case है, thing है. That's why we are using the question here was. What the girls are doing. Jetzt Nummer 8. Ich erzähle dir eine Witze. I explain you a joke. So I am explaining, I am a nominative case. I am explaining, but what I am explaining? Eine Witze, joke, which is a accusative case. Okay, so that's why I am using here the question was. Was erzählst du mir? What are you explaining to me? Now the Frage 9. Wir kennen Frau Braun gut. We know Mrs. Braun gut. So kennen, student, kennen is accusative verb hai. So our Frau Braun becomes accusative person, and accusative person, for that we use the question when. So when kennt ihr gut? One more important thing, students. If your answer is in where, question has to be with "iher." That's why I have conjugated can't according to "iher." And it applies for vice versa also. Now, question number 10. Die Pommes frites schmecken uns gut. Schmecken, students, pure dative verb hai. Pure dative verb means what? See, pure dative verb, it takes only nominative case and dative case. Now here the pommes frites are liked by me. Okay, so in Marathi also we say मला French fries आवडले. So that मला is your dative case. That's why here our uns becomes dative case and person hai dative. So for that we always use the question wem schmeckt die pommes frites gut. Now I have written here pommes frites short form. You please write the spelling in full form. Okay, so I hope the question number 2 is clear to you now. Now let's go back to the question number 4. Now here ergänze das Personalpronomen. Personal pronomens you have to use. For that again the identification of cases are very important, and just now I have explained you how to identify the cases. Now quickly have a look of personal pronomens in all three cases. So students, these are your personal pronomens in all the three cases. You can just note down this. I am just reading it row wise for you. Ich mich mir, du dich dir, ihn ihim, sie ihr, es ihim, wir uns, ihr euch, sie ihnen, capital Z and capital ihnen. Okay, so let's solve now the question. First one we will solve. Fragt den Lehrer? Ja, aber antwortet ihm nicht. Does he ask to the teacher? Yes, but he doesn't reply to him. Now the teacher is not answering. So we conjugate according to antworten we conjugated according to and he is not replying to him. So that him becomes your dative case because antworten is a pure dative verb, students. So one more thing, students, in this PDF I have uploaded for this lesson, and here I have written dative case, all the dative article, personal pronomen for dative case, and here the list of the pure dative verbs also I have uploaded, so which you can refer. Now let's back to that question. Now let's solve the second one. Gehören den Kindern diese Sachen? Does the things belongs to the children? Things becomes nominative case and then Kindern is a dative case. Okay, so your answer is ja, sie gehören ihnen. So yes, sie matlab diese Sachen plural hai, so they are belonging to them. So then kinder dative case hai, and for dative plural we use the personal pronomen ihnen. Jetzt Nummer 3. Wie gefällt Ihnen das Haus, Herr Braun? Now see, Herr Braun, before that there is a comma, means you are directly speaking with Mr. Brown. So the relationship is respectful, capital Z wala relationship. So and gefallen is a dative. So for capital Z we use the personal pronomen ihnen, capital ihnen in dative. That's why the answer is ihnen. Now Prager fear. Wo hängt der Mantel? Where the coat is hanging? Hängt sicher im Schrank. It definitely is hanging in the Schrank, cupboard. Now this we have used for Mantel. Now the remaining half sentence. Aber ich kann dash nirgends finden. Nirgends means nowhere. But I cannot find it. So ish is a nominative case. Your Mantel direct object accusative case है. Now see there है masculine है. So masculine In nominative case, which dative changes to accusative changes to there, and masculine के लिए we use er, and er का in accusative it is ihin. Okay students, so that's why I have used here ihin. Jetzt Nummer 5. Frau Braun bietet ihrem Gasten Kaffee an. Mrs. Brown is offering, nominative case. What she is offering? The coffee, accusative case. And whom she is offering? To the guest, dative case. Now let's see. Z bietet. Now Frau Brown nominative female hai, so we are using Z. Now she is offering. What she is offering? Coffee. So your coffee masculine hai, so we are using ihin. And ihrem Gast is a masculine dative case, so we are using ihim. Okay, so once you know the gender, you can easily find. So original students, cafe is their cafe hai. Okay, it's accusative, so they have changed it to then cafe. Same there hai, so there का er होता है nominative में, and in accusative it becomes ihin, so we have used here ihin. Okay. Nummer 6. Renate hat heute Geburtstag. Today Renate has a birthday. Ich möchte dash einen Ring schenken. So schenken is to gift. Who wants to gift? I wants to gift. What I want to gift? A ring. Ring becomes accusative case. And to whom you want to gift? Renate. Now Renate is a female. So female. For a female, we use the personal pronoun Z in nominative, and it's a dative case, so Z ka we use ihr. Now, next 7th one. Schreibt sie ihrer Schwester the postcard. Does she write her sister a postcard? She is writing nominative case. What she is writing? Postcard, accusative case. And whom she is writing? Schwester, dative case. So your reply is like this. Yeah, yes. She is writing. And what she is writing? A postcard. Female hai, so Z accusative ka. And she is writing to her sister. Sister is a female, dative case, so we are using ihr. Now let's learn the 8 number act. We are besuchen. We are visiting. Nominative case. We are visiting besuchen heute Frau Knut. We are visiting to Mrs. Cute, which is the accusative case because besuchen is a pure accusative verb. Reply is gut. Ich erwarte euch 5 Uhr. So I am expecting you at 5 o'clock. So Mrs. Knut is saying good. I am expecting you. I is a nominative case, and I am expecting you all because we are hai, so plural hai, so that's why we are using euch, you all. Number 9. Is there coolie teuer? Is the pen expensive? 9. Is schenke. Schenken is to gift. I am gifting. I is a nominative case. What I am gifting? I am gifting you the coolie. Now coolie nominative accusative case है. It's a male. There है, male है. So air का it's a masculine air. Air changes to ihin, which we have used here. And I am gifting it to you. So do ka changes to dative there. Nummer 10. Trägst du gern den kurze Hose? Do you like to wear the short pants? Tragen and du, conjugation. Du is a nominative case. What you like to wear? Kurzer rock, short skirt. So rock becomes your accusative case. So your reply is like this. Ja, gefällt mir ganz besonders. Now students, pure dative verb है gefallen. So it is liked by me. The short skirts liked by me. So me becomes your dative person है, and short skirt becomes your nominative case. Now remember student, rock is their rock. So masculine hai, that's why I have used air. So for this, all the nouns with the article you must know. So I hope you have understood this question. Now let's quickly learn the question 5. For this, they are asking you to correct articles ending. Okay, so let's have a look of the articles. So students, these are the nominative articles: there, the, thus and the. For accusative, there changes masculine only to then, the rest remain as it is. In dative, there changes to them, the changes to their, and neutral, das changes to them, and plural, the changes to then. With this, we are adding also noun plus n for a dative plural. Now, let's learn this question 5. Ich esse kein Fleisch. Fleisch is das Fleisch, accusative case है, so no ending. Nummer 2. Die Kinder dürfen kein Bier trinken. The children are not allowed to drink beer. Children, nominative case plural. Beer, accusative case neutral. Das, so no ending. Now, let's learn the third one. Schadet dash Kinder dash wine. So the wine damages the children. Okay, so schaden pure dative verb say. So what is damaging? The wine is damaging, nominative case, their wine, and it is damaging to the children. So children plural hai, so plural ka changes to then, and additional n we are adding to the noun, students. Let's learn the fourth one. Ich schreibe, I am writing. I am writing to my parents. Dative case plural hai, so mine changes to minen. And what I am writing a letter, accusative case. So their brief has changed to then brief. Fifth one. Wo steht der Fernseher? Where the TV is standing. So TV is standing, nominative case, that's why it's there. Number 6. Erzählst du, you are narrating, nominative case do. What you are narrating? Geschichte, accusative case. So Geschichte, die Geschichte, plural. And to whom you are explaining? Kind, das Kind hai. So das Kind, dative case hai, dative, the das changes to them. Nummer 7. Mir gefällt der Film gut. Now gefallen dative, pure dative verb student. The film is liked by me, nominative case. Okay, and mir is your dative case. Nummer 8. Ich bringe, I am bringing, nominative case. And I am bringing my brother along with me. So mitbringen. To whom you are bringing along with you? Your brother. Brother is a dative case. So here it becomes der ka them. Was brings to dein dash Bruder mit. What are you bringing along for your brother? Now here again do becomes your nominative case. Brother is dative case. So here your ending will become em. Both the places ending is em. Jetzt Nummer 9. Er kennt den Mann. Kennen accusative verb hai, so he knows, he is a nominative case. Whom does he know? The man, accusative case. There changes to then. The remaining half part. Der Mann aber kennt ihn nicht. But the man doesn't know him. So the man, nominative case, and ihn, accusative case. The last one. Nummer 10. Schmeckt dash Frau dash Apfel gut. Now student, schmecken pure dative verb hai. The apple is, does the apple is liked by the lady? Apple becomes your nominative case. So here it will just become der Apfel, and it is a Frau. So Frau is a die Frau original, and die changes to der in dative. So this is your option. So I hope students you have cleared this Arbeits book, all the questions. Okay, so we will meet in next video. Till then, choose.